Let's show them some love. Before we get started, I have a few brief announcements. We take your health and wellness seriously. Our staff has been trained according to CDC and World Health Organization guidelines, as well as following Live Nation's stringent, clean, and safe procedures. There is hand sanitizer available throughout the venue, in addition to having masks and gloves available upon request. We ask all of you to please be aware of social distancing as you move through our venue and wear your masks if you leave your table. We have sanitized our building and will continue to do so throughout the evening. Our highly trained staff is always available to answer questions and help in any way possible. Please note that upon conclusion of today's event, we ask you to stay seated and our staff will guide you to the exit according. No social media, no texting. With that being said, let's bring out your host for the evening. He's a Punchline favorite. Let's make it loud for Mike Sella.
Okay, hey, everybody give it up for yourselves coming out tonight. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, this is weird. Holy shit. Oh man. This has got like major sleepover vibes. Is anyone else like, we're just like kind of like taking like the building's closed and we're all just like, let's have an adult sleepover and do bonding. Is that how you felt? No? Okay. This is interesting. I have not done stand-up for 102 days, and now I'm back, and that's the reaction I expected. Just like, cool, dude. Yeah, it's been weird. Thank you for risking your lives for this. Right? You guys are like, I had plenty. Yeah, we had plenty of time, right? Here's the thing, comedians, I know that they were on the forefront of everybody's minds during COVID. We had plenty of time to write jokes, you know, but like, you can't practice. It's not like acoustic guitar. You can't just like fucking sit in your room and be like, well, this works, you know. You gotta like see if you guys are laughing. And let's see, this is already going great. This guy's, no, that's cool. What's happening here? Texting? A work email. This is just reminding me like what a great idea it was to risk my life for this, you know? Like I cannot wait to stand in front of 40 spaced out strangers while half of them answer work emails. You gotta, what's so important? What are you fucking, who's the class? What do you work for?
We're in the research lab with David.
Research lab sounds extremely unimportant. Not an essential worker. Yeah, stop doing shampoo experiments on mice. Nobody needs that, dude. That's what you're doing, right? He laughed, so it must be funny. Cool. Mickey Mouse, high socks, and alright, I don't know why I'm wearing okay. But I like, he's just so fucking, is the confidence of like a 45-year-old white man named Brad. He's just like still on his phone and will not, he's just like, yeah, I have to do this. Sorry, just straight fucking eye contact, like fuck off. I admire that. I wish I was as confident right now as this guy is his whole life. It's amazing. What was that? By the way, I don't know if I remember my jokes at this point, or like if the new ones will work. So maybe I'll just rely on you. Oh, yeah. See, got in trouble. He did unfazed. That was amazing. His balls are so. Look at his balls. Just look at them through those shorts. That's why he wears those balls are enormous, dude. He's like, the staff that came over, I don't give a shit, fuck off. I have to email my research daddy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm actually like caught up in the aura at this point. Yeah. So like, did you go to school for that? Or, yeah, what'd you study?
Biomedical engineering.
Biomedical, that's not even real. Biomedical engineering, you said. That's, alright. This is incredible. I'm sorry?
Put your phone away, man.
Oh yeah, let's all beat this guy up, you know? Hey, he's not actually texting his boss. He's actually making racist memes to post to conservative groups. Thank you. Wow, look at that. What does that say? All mice matter? That's fucking okay. All right. Oh, weird, dude. It's a weird. Because I know they come in different colors. You know. All right. I didn't know if that was gonna work. All right. You guys, I feel like I'm back to like half of the confidence. All right. Cool. Gonna talk about, dude. It's been an interesting few months. I'll let you guys. What do you want to talk about the last few months, or should I just like fucking pick up where the fuck we left off and just do, just like unpause my 3 month ago self and just do old shit.
Sorry.
New shit? No, you're allowed. I actually asked you. As long as you're not engaged in like a forwarding chain with your research boss, you can say anything you want. New shit. All right. New shit, dude. How's everybody's sourdough starter going? Pretty good? Yeah? Pretty fucking. I like how we were like, yeah, this is gonna last me for 40 years, and it's like, actually, we have like 2 years left, max. So like, we just go to the bakery, take up smoking. It's a great time to take up smoking. Okay, so racist stuff. Racism. Okay, I just have a thing that says racism. I don't think I'm gonna solve it with this joke, so let's skip it. It was kind of funny though, we're just like, everybody's sick, and then we all discover that we're racist. Like, by we, I mean white people, you know. A lot of people, you guys are looking at me like, I'm not racist. Like, I posted the square, so fuck off. People are like, oh yeah, did you copy and paste the square? Because I made it myself in Microsoft Paint, because that's how much I fucking care. This guy, yeah, what's your name? Can I just call you Brad? I feel like Brad is like, you have like Disney villain hair. It's amazing. It's just like one of those on those like those teen shows that were like on the Disney Channel. You know, you just like burst in like, you guys are fucking stupid for playing hobbies. You know, like just make fun of your younger siblings. No, okay. This is great. I cannot believe. Okay. Yeah. So that's that. I feel like this is the year we found out like time travel wasn't real, because like someone would have fucking stopped it. You know, that's how I felt, man. I did a lot of learning over the last few months on the internet. I learned that 3 of Hitler's siblings died in infancy. You guys know that? Which means like somebody time traveled back and killed the wrong baby Hitler 3 fucking times. They're like, oh, wrong Hitler. Alright, you guys need to be more specific with like which. Is it Gertrude Hitler? She said the new shit, so it's her fault. I went on a date, and it was funny because the girl and I, we had mutual friends. We like knew we were in the same circles, but we had never met, you know. And so like we're in the middle of the date, and the girl, she just like leaned in and whispered to me. She was like, "Hey, a little birdie told me that you have a big dick." I was just like, well, I mean, you know, from the little bird's perspective, yeah. Another question to follow up, was this a blackbird? Because they have very big dicks, I don't know about blackbirds. Clap from the back. I'm back. This is great. I've never taken a dick pic before. That's the thing about me. I know you've taken zillions of dick pics in your life. Probably were just working on one on the side of your email a second ago. But I don't know, people are usually surprised when I tell them that, you know, they're like, really? Because you kind of look like a douchebag, I don't know if you know that. Were you emailing him? Is he receiving your email now? Is that your fucking boss right here? No? Okay, great. This is fucking, I quit. Going another 101 days without doing stand-up, I can't wait to never do it again. Okay, just a second. I don't even have it anymore. I would have just fucking roasted you, but I'm like, yeah, it's really sad that Kobe's gone. And he's got a Kobe jersey. I gotta take it easy on him. Alright. Yeah. Oh, don't oof me now, face. Man. I ain't fucking paying attention. Fucking. Why don't you guys just sit next to each other, fucking show each other phonesies, you know? Why am I so antagonistic? I don't know. Okay, how's the wings? Pretty good? Yeah. Not phones, so I appreciate it. Great. So never take a dick pic, that's what we were talking about. I mean, I feel like, you know, if I ever did take a dick pic, because like I don't take anything seriously, I'm a comedian, you know, if I ever did take a dick pic, I'd probably like frame it, you know, put it up on the wall, kind of crooked and shit. Let's call it poorly hung. That's the kind of fucking, alright. That was so fucking funny, you guys. That was so funny. What a funny joke that was. I'm 6 feet tall. But I've been telling people I'm 5'11" just to weed out the shallow hoes. I don't know if you know, this hasn't changed in the last few months. There's a lot of like white supremacists out there. People straight up in your face look you in the eye and be like, I don't think anyone under 6 feet tall, you know? That's why Brad is so mad. He's 5'9". You know, it's like very upset at the world. You have to excuse him for his manners in public, you know? Yeah. They're like, I don't think anyone under 6 feet tall. It's like, all right, Adolf Hitler, back the fuck off, you know? That's another great one for me. That was good. Yeah. Nazis. I do like to eat a lot of pussy. Brad, I know you've never tried, but so you just give off the aura of like, I don't do that, you know? It's not for me. So, Brad, have you? Yeah. Yeah. The most insincere response I've ever heard. Yeah, I have. You dweebs need to be in your room, Disney Channel. Okay, alright. Sorry, I'm done. I don't know why. I feel like we're even. Are we even, do you think? Oh, fuck you, Brad. Yeah, Brad, so you know, like, what's the thing is about you, I don't like to, Brad, it's like, eating pussy is like my favorite sex act. I like it a lot. I hear a lot of advice on it. Everyone thinks they're good at it. Brad's probably like, I'm the best at eating pussy. You know? I really know what I'm doing. So like, I get mad at all the shitty advice out there, you know? Like, I hear like all these different tips and tricks, you know? Right? Like, I hear, the one I hear the most is like, you're supposed to do the alphabet with your tongue. You guys heard that one? Yeah. Look, I mean, as long as you're down there, that's fine. You know, you're doing a good job. Just show up, you know? Like, show up to work is how I feel. But I don't know. I just don't feel like that's not a great way to do it, you know? Like, there's only 26 letters. I don't feel like that's really enough to do a great job, personally. I like to do numbers with my tongue because numbers go on forever, you know? It's fun, you know? You get to 69, you're like, nice. And the best part of the numbers thing for me is you get to keep track like of how far you got, you know? It's like a Fitbit, basically. Or like a clip bit, that's what I call it. I'm like, hello sharks, I would like to have a new 50%. All right, you definitely watch Shark Tank, I know that. Okay, as you masturbate. All right. Told you. He definitely does. Yeah, I was, that's cool. I was in a long-term relationship for a while. We were together for like 4 years, you know. I got a degree in that bitch. It was great. We broke up pretty recently, like right before quarantine. It was great timing because I did all the cooking. I'm like, enjoy your fucking hot pot, dude. Cool. The main thing is like, I don't know, we just argued a lot, dude. We argued all the time. Well, she said we argued all the time. We didn't really agree on like what she said we argue all the time. I didn't really agree, you know. That was our main. It was pretty tough, you know, to like we had to argue about arguing. It's not a good look, you know. You're already caught when you're doing that, you know. I felt like I was like she was like I feel like when I would defend myself, she would try to get you to like tell on yourself, you know. She'd be like, "Oh, what do you think you did wrong?" I'm like the police department when someone gets in trouble. I'm like, we investigated ourselves, and we found we did nothing wrong, you know. So, all right, that didn't work. This is like the thing that like blew it up is we just realized we came from different places. You know, she's from Hawaii. I forget every fucking word of every joke, dude. You know, so I don't give a shit. We'll get to the end eventually. It seems like it's going somewhere. Do you guys think it's going somewhere? Yeah, Brad? Check it out. All right. Vibe check. 1, 2. Yeah, because like she's from Hawaii where they have like 1 argument, 2 arguments a year. You know, they're just like sunrise or sunset, which is more beautiful. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just kill a pig. It'll be fine. Like I'm an Italian from New Jersey. We just argue about every fucking thing that we talk about. You know, like sauce has meat and that gravy doesn't. Because this is what happened before it ended. Is like I was like, hey babe, can you please not put the tomatoes in the fridge? You know, it makes the skin stuff. And she's like, well, if you don't put them in the fridge, they'll go bad faster. I was like, but babe, we're at the store. The tomatoes in the fridge are like right on the shelf. She's like, well, the store's a lot colder. It's like, well, yeah, but there's a difference between air conditioning and refrigeration. Like, otherwise we could just go home, turn the AC on, put the food where the fuck we want to, you know? She's like, well, now it sounds like you're making fun of me. I was like, well, maybe you should hang out in the fridge so you can get tougher skin. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Yeah, how about that? How about that shit? How about that? It was very good. It was pretty fun. Yeah, do you guys think that's an argument? Because it feels like one of us is just a lot funnier than the other one. That's all the shit that happened there, you know? We did learn a lot together. She took me to meet her family member once, her Aunt Peg. I don't know if you guys know her. Fuck yeah, you guys know Aunt Peg. Uncle Strap-On, that's what, a little more. She fucked me in the butt, that's what I'm trying to talk about. It's a good time to eat all your wings. Yeah, she's like, I'm just gonna eat a lot of wings right now for this joke. That's fine. If I eat wings, I can't hear it. Yeah, some of you guys are laughing, some of you look kind of uncomfortable. You know, just breathe through it. That's what I always say. It's just a little bit at a time. You know, just let it happen. Feels good. You know. It's not a big deal, right? Strap-ons aren't new. It's 2012. But we were doing it the other day. This is the story, right? We were doing it the other day. You know, I was taking deep breaths, like we talked about. You know, my girlfriend's back there, like I'll put the tomatoes wherever I want to. And then my dog came in the room and he saw the whole thing. And now he just like doesn't listen to me anymore. You know? I told him to sit. He's like, why don't you fucking sit? Like, you do not see you know I can't. Please. It's weird because I do this joke, or I used to do this joke in the distant past when I did stand-up comedy, and like people would always come up to me after the show asking me about this joke. They'd always be like, "So, are you gay?" I'm like, first of all, maybe, you know. Second of all, like, just you got a chance, Brad. You know there's tension. You know there's tension right here. Come on, look at those fucking socks. Yeah, all right. Okay. I think I crossed the line. Yeah. So ask me if I'm gay because I joke. I'm like, well, you know, just because you take in the butt doesn't make you a catcher. It makes you a catch. You know, it's like fucking. Fine, girl. Everyone should have dicks. It's 2020, you know, or 2012. Everybody, you don't have to put it in. Just buy your dick. You know, let her wear it around the house, knock shit off the coffee table. You know, have a good fucking time of it. I think I'm out of time. This was really fun. My name is Mike Sell. We got a great show. I'm gonna be your host. That was interesting. That felt good. I don't know. You guys tell me. Do a report card after. All right, we all have separate mics here. Have you guys watched Neil Brennan's 3 Mics before? No? Okay, stand-up comedy. Okay, great. I'm excited to bring up your next comic. She's a Punchline favorite, very funny. Please give it up real loud for Becky Lynn, everybody. Let her hear it.
How do you guys feel about Mike? How do you do? Good. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to work, you know. a lot of shit over the last 2 months. I forgot how to drive. That only took 2 weeks. What do you mean I can't just check Instagram while I'm on the freeway? That's what I've been doing for 3 months, sir. I don't understand. It's ridiculous. What else did I forget? I can't hold a conversation for very long because I get distracted by Instagram. Instagram's doing very well right now. Have we all noticed this? Yeah. But I started thinking about it. I was like, damn, I've just been forgetting a lot of shit, forgetting how to function, forgetting how to do my job. It only took about 3 months. All right, 3 months. 3 months. What if we just gave all cops 3 months of just not doing shit? And then maybe they'd come back and forget to beat black and brown people. I don't know. It's just a thought. Just throwing it out there. Fuck you guys. I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to say a lot of wild things today. I have a scarf. I'm feeling good. Thank you. I've been working from home. Also, my boyfriend works from home. Yeah, I thought it was going to go really well, you guys. I was like, this is going to be great. We're going to fuck on our lunch breaks. This is going to be fun. Yeah, no, it's not fun. You want to know why? Because you guys know when you work in an office, you know that guy that cooks fish in the break room, in the microwave? That guy? You're a coworker? He's my coworker now. Yeah. That same guy goes up to your cubicle and makes small talk for no fucking reason? That guy's my coworker now. He lives in my office. He lives in my house. It's real bad, you guys. I had to get out. That's why I'm here. Oh, man, I'm going through it. Is anybody else working from home? Yeah, I got a few people. What do you do? Work for Wells Fargo? Ooh, from home. Okay. And how do you like it? How much are you actually working and how much are you just binge watching shit on Netflix? Not that that's what I'm doing, in case any of my coworkers are here with that. Yeah, I know what you're doing. You're right. I shouldn't have started to do crowd work, you guys, because I'm not ready. I really need to ease into this, and that's more of like I've been doing stand-up for 3 months kind of thing, and I haven't been doing it, so I should just stick to the jokes. The ones I wrote down, the ones that I did before this happened, the ones I did in the before times. I miss those times when I worked in other places, I did other things. Oh man, you guys, I was born to much older parents. I know that we were all born to much older parents. I'll elaborate. My parents were 50 when I was born. Yeah, and I'm 30. 30 parents were 50 when I was born. I'm 30 this year. That means this year my parents are dead. And you guys... Is that hard for you? My bad. I don't know. I think I'm doing very well. I'm well adjusted for having dead parents. Growing up with older parents, it's a lot like buying groceries at grocery outlet. Anybody here fuck a grocery outlet? Yeah, there are a few people, especially now, right? Because we only have grocery outlet money. Right? You know that when you go to grocery outlet, right, you gotta enjoy the things you buy very quickly because the expiration date is right around the corner. Same shit, man. Had to squeeze a lot of experiences into a short period of time. Don't be sad. It gets better in like 12 minutes. I wrote it out. We'll get there. But no, it's not. It's such an experience, you guys. I love them. They're great. I lost my dad, in 2018. I lost my dad in 2018, and people always give you the same platitudes when you lose a loved one, right? As they come up to you, they're like, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm sending you good vibes and positivity. Here's a crystal. It's all bullshit, right? Sometimes though, when you're a stand-up comedian, when you're a stand-up comic, people will come up to you, they'll say very hurtful things like, I know you're going through a really terrible time right now, but you're gonna get so much good material out of this. Yeah, I'm like, fuck you, man. That's not how this works, right? Also, in what other occupation is that an acceptable thing to say, right? Because no one's going up to Chase in accounting and being like, hey man, I'm so sorry you Your wife left you for your sister. But maybe this will give you the motivation you need to get your quarterly reports in on time for once, right? Like, it's very disrespectful. You guys witness that in your workplace? You guys, this is a weird experience. Have you guys experienced anything weird after like being home for a long period of time and then going out in the wild and weird shit happen? I'm just gonna open it up to a question and answer because I can. I have the mic. This is the conch. I'm in control. Anybody want to give me some zany stories, or are you just gonna let it be my job? I am the one getting paid to do it, so I'm trying to co-opt. What about you? Yeah, with her. Good. I don't know. You never know. I don't want to make assumptions. How'd you guys meet? Okay, yeah, well, I would hope so. I would hope you weren't out in public interacting with each other. I don't fucking know. I was just fucking hella other people because my coworker is trash. I'm just kidding. That's the whole thing, right? How long has it been? You guys happy? You guys having a good time? Yeah, it would be dumb of you to say that you weren't happy, right? When everybody's looking at you, my bad. Remember when I said I shouldn't do crowd work? Look at me, not listening to myself. I'm adopted. I have white parents, older white parents. That's a fucking wow. You know, to spend a lot of time thinking that older white men have my best interests at heart. I was wrong. So wrong. No, we're gonna clam up on those ones. They're gonna keep coming, but like you respond how you feel comfortable. That is 100% fine. When my parents adopted me, they already had 4 children and 3 grandchildren. My parents adopted me, right? And usually when I tell people that, they're like, oh, wow. And they still have so much love to give. It's so sweet. And like me, look, I don't fucking buy it. Because I was thinking about it and I was like, I just don't understand how some, nice, smart, older white folks would give up their best casino going years to deal with puberty for a 5th time, right? I wouldn't do that. So I started examining it while in quarantine because, the past is the only thing that seems decent right now because the present is scary and the future looks meek. And so I started thinking about it a lot, and the more I gave it thought, I realized some things, right? Like, I love my siblings. I love my 3 brothers and my sister, but they all struggle with considerable troubles, addiction, mental health issues, conservatism, all those things. And I think that my parents adopted me because they were trying to figure out how much of that was biologically their fault. Feels like my whole life has just been a case study of nature versus nurture. Fucking control group. That's a fun thing to realize at 30, I'm good. Everything's fine. Things are fine. One of my favorite memories, though, is it wasn't funny until I got older, but when I had nieces and nephews, obviously at a very young age, right? So when I was 12, I had a 5-year-old niece. She looked just like Dakota Fanning, just like blonde hair, blue eyes, just perfect. Like, I am Sam Dakota Fanning. You remember that Dakota Fanning? You do. Yeah, she was just a gem, so sweet. And so she used to come visit very often, and like when I'm 12, like you guys remember being 12, you're starting to experiment with makeup, right? Trying to be a cool kid, you're really bad at it, you're learning how to curse. It was a whole identity experience I was dealing with then. My niece came to visit, and my brother and my mom lost track of her, and they sent me to go track down this 5-year-old somewhere in her home. And I didn't want to do it, but I did anyways. And so I search around, I find her in my room, applying my very deep colored foundation to her face. And I was like, Ashley, what the fuck are you doing with my makeup? It's ridiculous, it's very expensive. That was 4 weeks worth of allowance. She was like, oh, I just wanted to look pretty like you, Auntie Becky. I know, isn't that the cutest fucking blackface you've ever heard of? It's ridiculous. It's a true story. I tried to submit it to her senior yearbook and they didn't put it in. Alright, you guys. I always knew at a young age I was going to be a performer, from a very young age. I used to have my dad turn old refrigerator boxes into TV so I could act stuff out in. Anybody else here a lonely kid? Oh, it's just me? Okay. So I knew after he like cut the hole in the box and like set it all up for me, I knew that I could trap him in the garage with a 6-pack of Coors Light and a lawn chair, make him watch me do shit, right? Not weird shit, just kid shit. That doesn't sound better, does it? And so I'd make like a little remote control out of a scratch piece of cardboard, and I'd slide it over to him once he was like a beer and a half in. I'd be like, hey Dad, turn on the TV, you're gonna fucking love this. I said it just like that. So he turns it on. And I had to start real strong, right? You know, always start strong in your performance. So I sang a hit, a real fucking banger, started with my ABCs, he loved it. So I was like, all right, Dad. Change channel again. Next one's pretty good too. So you change the channel. I act out a scene from my favorite movie, from The Lion King, right? I'm like, Simba, don't go there. Or whatever the fuck he says. I don't remember, it was a long time ago. And then I was like, Dad, last one, change the channel. This one is my personal favorite. So then he did, and there was 5-year-old me just tugging a glove on my hand, saying, if the glove don't fit, you must have quit. I was just a very socially aware child. Where are we at? I know Jay Simpson jokes in 2020. What matters in 2020? There's no rules here. Look at us. This is an unprofessional question for me to ask, but I would like to know, how much time do I have left?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. I'm like, do I go to crowd work for a third time? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not dumb. That's not true. You guys, I used to live up in Chico. Anybody familiar? Yeah, some of you remember Chico in the before times. That's cool. I volunteered in a kindergarten classroom while I lived up there. Yeah, that's the response that deserves. I definitely don't seem like somebody that should be leading the youth. You know, just doing important work, just making sure this white kid saw a black person once. And yeah, I told you I wasn't gonna fucking stop with jokes, like the whole thing, right? No, but I loved it, man. I love volunteering in this classroom. It was a hell of an experience. We talked about nightmares at one point. I was trying to get to know these kids, right? And we definitely talked about like the scariest things about being a child. And I don't know if any of you guys remember. Do any of you guys remember having nightmares as a child? Yeah, some of you. Yeah, I'm not asking you. Only because I adore you, but I don't want you to mess this up for me. Anybody else? Yeah? Yeah. What about you? What's something you had a nightmare about as a kid?
Well, not funny, but life.
No, it's not your job to be funny. It's my job to be funny. I'll cover that part. I'll try.
My older sister was into drugs and she put a hit out on my dad.
Oh, fuck.
And,
I can make this funny.
nightmare of my dad being drugged.
Oh! So the nightmare wasn't that your sister put a hit out on your dad. The nightmare was it happening. Y'all remember when I said I shouldn't do crowd work for the third time? And then I did it? I learned no lessons. Damn. Well, that's gonna beat mine, but I'm gonna tell you mine anyways and just feel like I didn't do a good enough job. My reoccurring nightmare as a child was that I was being chased by the boogeyman through the forest, and I rode my bike off a cliff. Okay, so reoccurring nightmare as a child. That just sounds so awful. That's that, like, I can't, it's not good enough, you guys. I'm not gonna be able I did this. I went in, I came up here and I was like, let me get cocky. It didn't work the first 2 times. Let me just like go out to the crowd one more time and see if maybe I could pull something funny out of it. And then I didn't. Because I'm not as good at this as I used to be. And I'm learning that rapidly in this moment, but I still hope that all of you are having a very good time, but I need to get the fuck off this stage. Alright, you guys, I'm Becky Lynn. I'm gonna welcome your host back to the stage because I can't finish. Thank you so much. Round of applause for me. Thank you. Let's welcome your host back to the stage.
Guys, give it up for Becky, everybody. Oh, shit, dude. We are so fragile as a species, comedians. Holy shit. We're just like, I can't. We're all like Sean Paul. Just give me the night. Get me the fuck out of here. But alright, just in case no one picks up on this, was it this reality where your sister hired a hitman to kill your father? Okay. Cool, I'm gonna spend the rest of the show thinking about that. And then, yeah. I don't know why. Becky was like, there's nothing funny about this. And I was like, I'm gonna see it. No, there's not. Did it work or what happened? No? Are hitmen's? I use hitmen's a lot. Are hitmen real? Is that like, who did she? Okay, this isn't going anywhere. I gotta cut you off. That's not how it's supposed to be. I'm sorry. I'm glad your dad's alive. That sounds like really. We gotta get on with it. There's like so many funny comics left. And tune in. This is like a podcast. Part 3. After we're gonna find out what happened to her fucking dad. You said he's alive, so this is a comedy, not a tragedy. All right. I'm excited to bring out a good friend of mine, a very funny comic, guys. Make it loud right now for the very funny Carlos Rodriguez.
Hey everybody. Fuck, man, 3rd time's a charm. What's up? What happened? I know, right? Fucking no, I just fuck with you. I do not want to hear about your dream. Fuck all that. Whenever someone says that shit, oh, I had a dream last night. I'm uninterested already. Because you're never going to explain it correctly. I was a fucking brick. It was weird. And then I fucking ran down the street, turned a tomato, and then my dad was there. And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fuck out of my face, man. This is a waste of, I might as well watch TikTok and waste my life. Fuck this. Ridiculous. I'm so happy to be on stage and talking shit to people. Yeah! You guys are actually here. This is not in my mind anymore. This is awesome. I've been at the house fucking talking to myself, trying to feel like writing shit, but it's hard to write when you're, like, it's almost like jail. I mean, because I can't, because I haven't been to jail yet. Anybody been to jail? What happened? Oh, you gotta take that one out. Okay. Pay no attention to the lady with the mouth. I can't help but look at your fucking ADD. I'm like, what is she doing? That's like, all right. You can tell none of us have any stand-up anymore. We're like, so we're gonna just describe what's happening. I feel like Bob Ross, the painter, is like, we're gonna put a little bush right here. We're gonna draw a little tree. Yeah. Maybe that joke is too old for some people. People are like, what is he talking about? Back in the day, they used to, this used to be painted instead of fucking 3D printed. And the younger crowd got that joke, and the older crowd was like, what, 3D print? What's there's color printers? That's crazy. We live in the future, man. This is fucking awesome. Yeah, man, I'm over here, and I'm so happy to be out too, and I was like, I was trying to get, I've been in quarantine alone, single. I went in single, came out single. Dude, I am so fucking lonely. I am so ready to be in a serious fucking committed relationship. I'll do it. I'll fucking write poems. I'll get creative on it. I don't give a fuck, man. I was at protests trying to holler. Before they put us back in, please, somebody, anybody. I was like, how'd you get here? I started rioting I was like, is this what we're doing? Whatever any girl was doing, I was following. I was a fucking asshole. I I'm making signs. I'm like, your eyes are really nice. Just wanted to say that. I'm down with defunding. Fuck yeah, fuck them. Yeah. Look, he's all happy. I don't know. I kind of am, man. Because I just, it's funny because we were like, oh, defunding is just let's just take the money and make it go to other places. Because they got enough cool shit. Let's be honest. Cops got hella cool shit. They're fucking Batman. They got more cooler shit than Batman in the 60s. You ever see that? You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking at this, was like, okay, so I understand why these motherfuckers want to hit people. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever find some football equipment at a fucking Segunda or yard sale, and you put it on and you fucking want to hit something? Like, that's what happens. They got all this fucking cool shit. They're like, look at this fucking baton. They're idiots. They're us. We don't know what the fuck. I just want to use it once because I was in Desert Storm, didn't shoot off one round. I gotta fucking hit somebody. You know? It's like, it's just crazy, man. But I'm so happy to be out. I swear, I keep saying like jail. You know what's funny? By the way, it's not cocaine. I know I'm talking fast. I'm excited to be out right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you ever date somebody with kids and their kids are hella happy to see you and they want to show you every fucking toy? They're like, look at this. Ah! That's what I'm like right now in my brain. I want to show you every toy I got. I'm like, oh damn, I forgot to tell you. Fucking ADD is ridiculous. It's fucking stupid. I can't even jack off because I got ADD, man. I can't. I'm like, I try to think of a sexy thought. I'm like, oh, sexy thoughts before I know. I'm like, oh, fucking ice cream and cartoons and it's like 2 in the morning. I got a hard dick. I need a bowl of cereal. I'm like, I'm supposed to do something. I forgot. This is cool, man. I like the lesser people in the audience. I just don't like that you're all like how Kings games are. You guys are all fucking everywhere. The Kings come back, they'll be okay in COVID, era. They don't give a fuck. Right? You been to a Kings game? You ever been to one? They're fucking. Oh man, I used to love the Kings. I'm Marco Arena cat. I'm fucking old cat now. I accept. I'm 38. Like I'm not old. I'm not like, oh, back in my day, porno was called imagination. Like I'm not that old. But I know and I'm not, some people are like, well, they're like, well, you're not old. It's like, no, I know I can fuck up my life one more time and be okay. It's all good. But like, I remember when Downtown Plaza was there. But I also remember when Downtown Plaza used to be K Street Mall. I don't know if you guys are that old school. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Where the fucking, it went all the way to old Sacramento. It was like, it had Orange Julius and shit. Awesome. There's one movie. It's called Wisdom. It's made in 85 or 84. Yeah, it's ancient. It's Emilio Estevez and Demi Moore, and they're bank robbers in this movie. And they run through Sacramento, through K Street Mall. You'll see all old school Sac. It's fucking crazy. You're like, what? Yeah, man, it was awesome. So, just want to give that history lesson about your town. Now that it's a fucking stupid ass town, I fucking hate this place now. Okay, I'll explain. Listen, I don't like that Sacramento's trying to be something it's not. Be who the fuck you are. I love that it had a grimy feel to it, and we were fucking middle class workers, and we'll fuck you up if you come to Midtown. But now you go to a fucking foodie restaurant, and that's another thing too. If you're a foodie, you're an asshole. I'm a foodie. What's a foodie? I'm really into food. Guess who else is? Every fucking body. Everybody likes food. Oh, but I like good food. Oh, you think we like McDoubles? Is that? Oh shit! What? I like pink Himalayan salt and shut up. What is that place? Sauced? That's underneath the gym appropriately. Stupid ass. They built a barbecue place underneath the fucking gym. So you can lift weights and fucking smell ribs. Oh, I'm okay. It's like a heroin dealer outside Suboxone fucking clinic. It's ridiculous. It's like, and then I go in there. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna cheat. Fuck it. I've been good. That's the whole. Every time you're gonna fuck up or relapse, I've been good. I've been good. I've said no to about 4 things today. I fucked up yesterday, but today I've been good 4 times. I can have, So I went to Sauced, and it's a foodie fucking barbecue place. You been there yet? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, don't go. Don't give me your money. Fuck them, and fuck the Republic too. Is that what it's called? The Republic Bar? Yeah, those guys, the bartenders are straight assholes. They act, oh fuck, dude. They act like they got a record deal for bartending. They don't look at you at all. They serve your beer like you're a piece of shit, like you're a wench in the 17th century. Here. It's fucking assholes. They're all turning into assholes. They're almost turning into fucking douches out in this bitch. I went to Sauce and I'm like, yo man, I'm at a barbecue spot. I'm like, well, I'm about to gain 5 pounds. Fuck this, I'm ready, you know? Because when you go to barbecue, you're like, I'm gonna get full as fuck. I'm gonna get so full. Shit. You ever eat so much you feel like you just worked out? You ever do that? You're like, oh fuck. Oh, shit. No, I'll do another one. I was ready to get full like about. You know what I'm talking about? You get fat kids do shit like stretch before a buffet. You ever do that? You're like, I'm gonna fuck this up. Dude, that's what I was like. I walk into Sauce and I said, let me get the TriTip, and they go, oh, our TriTip is really good. It's got this, what you call it, and fucking extra spice and peppers that we stole from the Mexicans, and fucking, you know. Look at me, he's like, hey, wait. And then they bring me my food. It's on one fucking plate, and it's fucking TriTip. They gave me a fist-sized portion. I was like, what the? Are you trying to watch my weight for me, motherfuckers? Like it's just a fist-sized. Sacramento. Welcome to Sacramento. Sacramento's a shit. Cause I'm born and raised here. This is my town, and so it's like. I went to 7 high schools, so if I look familiar, motherfucker, it's me. So when I see this shit, it's crazy because, you know what? This is a lesson to everybody. Be who the fuck you are. Be true. Be awesome. Fucking stay that way. You know what I'm saying? Because Sacramento constantly, for the longest time, for like the last 10 years, it's been asking, who am I? Is this okay? Am I kind of like San Francisco, but not? It's like, no, just be fucking grimy, motherfucker. Be scary. Be who the fuck be Zebra Bar at midnight, okay? Be Benny's, motherfucker. Stay that way. Be the Q Street Bar. That's fucking. But now they got the new like, oh man, it's crazy. There are no kids in Midtown. I grew up in downtown. I can't find a kid. I've been trying to. I was like, where the fucking kids at? You know what? I love that you guys are art, like you guys are dark, and I like that because you guys went straight up. Look at this motherfucker. He's stealing kids now. He's got a shirt up on a clown on The Simpsons. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing too. She was talking about fears. That's my biggest. One of my biggest, because I'm born in the '80s, you know, like so all the '90s. So like, she was talking about fears and nightmares. I got fears. I like the dark. You know what I'm talking about? The dark. It's scary as shit. Because like when I was a kid, fucking they kidnap kids all the fucking time. I don't know if you guys remember that shit. But there was no Amber Alerts when I was growing up. It was all just milk cartons and hope. We might find this motherfucker, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what they did in the 80s. They're like, what are you gonna do this weekend? Like, fucking take a kid. Yeah. So you always have to walk back. Like, that's why I don't like the dark. I don't like bushes at night. Fuck that. To this day. Fuck it. We're walking down the street. This already got too many bushes. No, I'm passing this street. I'm like, fuck that. I'm like, hey, we're fucking around. I don't like it, man. I'll walk a mile out the way just to find a lit street. Fuck all that. Because when I was a kid, they used to have a show called America's Most Wanted. I don't know if you guys remember that show. You remember what I'm talking about? They canceled it. You want to know why that show was created? Because Adam Walsh, it was John Walsh, right? John Walsh, he's the host. They kidnapped his kid, Adam Walsh. And he was like, fuck that. I'm making a show. We're going to catch these motherfuckers. And they put it on right after The Simpsons. Thanks, Fox. So I'm a kid watching Simpsons, and it leads right into America's Most Wanted. And on top of that, so I'm 8 years old, I'm watching this, and they're showing the crime. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. If you haven't, they have a little vignette, and they show the crime of this guy doing this dirty shit. And then at the end, they go, and if you see him, call 1-800. I was like, what? Wait a minute. You haven't caught him? He's out there right now? Yeah. And you want me to call the, wait, are you going to do your fucking job? I'm 8. You know? And they would say scary shit. I love them. Fuck all of you. They are fucking the best. They've been having a blast the whole show. You know what they're like? They're like the old man Muppets of the. They're kicking it. They're having a blast. They love being out. Their kids are babysat. She's like, fuck that. I'm having a good time. Fuck everybody else. like the you at the fucking the quinceañera who don't give a fuck. No, I don't care. No one dance with me. I'll dance with myself. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Fuck, I didn't even get to anything I wanted to get to yet. I just been fucking so excited to be out. Oh man. But because I was on the road for a while, man. I got to be home though now. I got to hang out. I had a bulldog. Bulldogs are fucking cool. I don't know if you guys fuck with bulldogs before. They're fun. I like them. Because they always got like this constant unemployment face, you know? Every time I come home, it's like coming home to a fucked up roommate. And he's like, man, I've been looking all day, man. Couldn't find a job, man. He's like, they want experience, but I'm gonna get experience when I got the job. I'm like, chill out, pal, chill out. They're giving unemployment out. You can fucking kill it. Unemployment's 4 G's. Sit your ass down. Right? You fuck with unemployment? Dude, I've been fucking with unemployment like a champ. I've been stealing from the state. Fuck it, let's run it. Yeah, man. Oh, shit. It's funny because all of a sudden I stopped talking and just, now you guys all got a chance to like conversate what happened. Did you fucking hear that shit? Oh my god, it's fucking crazy. Alright, let me see. Alright, they gave me the light. I got 2 minutes left. Let's see what the fuck I want. Let's see if I can get to something decent. No, I don't want to say that one. That one's not ready. that one's still in the oven.
The first one.
Fuck it, let's run. Let's do this. ASMR. You guys talk about ASMR? Yeah, it's so weird because it's like I don't know if you guys know. You know what ASMR is? Me either. I didn't. So I got into like this like. I was on YouTube, you know? You ever get YouTube and you get high and you just fucking watch everything? But now since we've been in fucking in quarantine. Oh, by the way, quarantine. This is great. I love how quarantine like we all got out, you know. And then you know what we sound every time we see people, we're like, what have you been up to? And they, you know what it felt like? It just felt like an early retirement. Like everyone's been doing the same fucking retirement open shit. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds like a whole bunch of war veterans that got together like a 20th anniversary. They're like, so how you been? I got put a second story on the house. Story in the garden. You talk to your friends, you're like, bro, you got a garden now? Like, yeah, man, growing on tomatoes. That's great. Hey, we did the bathroom and shit like that. Yes, the wife is like, yeah, we did the bathroom, and the husband's like, oh, we did the bathroom, right? And she's like, yeah, motherfucker, like we had a child. Oh, you guys don't. How are you oohing for? I'm saying she went through the pain and he didn't, so he's a fucking asshole. Okay. Nah, you guys are great. You know what? I'm gonna give another comment some of this. You guys are fun, man. This is so fun. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting live comedy, you guys. Follow us on videos. Thank you so much.
Hey, give it up one more time for Carlos, y'all. Cool, moving right along. I can bring up your next comment. Good friend of mine, very funny man. He's got a podcast coming out on the Hard Times called Hipsterocracy. Make it loud right now for the very funny Johnny Taylor, y'all. Give it up. Give it up.
Oh my God. Gotta remember colors. I'm a blood. In this scenario, let me get the crip mic out of the way. My name's Johnny. It's really good to be out of the house. And you guys, thank you so much for giving yourselves a round of applause. The fucking numbers are spiking, and you guys are like, fuck it, let's see. Maybe in 2 weeks I'll be on the ventilator, who knows? It's cool. 2 weeks, I'm risking my life, I don't give a fuck. I love it. Those are the real heroes. I had a fucking person come up to me and say, this is like 2 days ago, they're like, did you see The Tiger King? I was like, that came out 25 years ago. It's been 25 years since The Tiger King came out. It feels like it's been 25 years since The Tiger King came out. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going on? What happened? Look at us. You guys have masks on. Actually, none of you have masks on. And that's terrifying. Put a fucking mask on, you freaks. Listen, I don't have to have one because I have a beard. It's only loopholes. Exploiting. Are you guys having fun though? It's good. It's good to see you guys. It's been forever. I did a set last night here, and I hadn't done a set since March 11th. It's a very long time to not do stand-up comedy. So it's good. It's good to be here. I'm glad you guys are here. Here's the deal. I like to get married a lot. 3 up, 3 down. I retired, decide, in order. I like a good party, clearly. So I got married a bunch of times, and after my most recent divorce, I tried to date. Dating is a thing that I tried. And so I did, that's what you do when you're single, right? So I went on a date with a girl, went to coffee. I thought that was a good first date, you know? You could talk to the person, have a chat. And so we sit down, first thing she says blows my fucking mind. She says to me, feels really good to be out. Yeah, like, where the fuck were you? Just prior to this. Like, lockup? And she's like, no, it feels good to be on a date. I was like, oh, okay. Feels good for me too. And she says, well, I went through a rough stretch. I was like, okay, well, if I can explain that. She's like, well, I was drinking quite a bit. Okay. I was drinking quite a bit, and I ended up doing crystal meth with my son. Yeah. I was like, that's fucking gross. You have a kid? Disgusting. Fuck. Should have swiped left. I was like, well, you don't do much of it anymore, right? And she's like, yeah, I don't. How do you know? I was like, well, you're splitting half of it with your kid. Okay. Or if you can crystal meth that way. Sexting. I want to talk about sexting. Sexting is a phenomenon that occurred when I was getting married and divorced all this time. So I didn't know how to do it. I was newly single. Live and learn, you know? And so I go with this approach. So I'm texting with a girl. I go with this approach. I say, hey, show me something naughty. At the exact moment I press send on that text, the very moment, simultaneously really, I get a picture back of her in sexy lingerie. But I think there's a miscommunication. I think she thinks I saw the picture of her in sexy lingerie, and then I said, show me something naughty. Because the next text was just a close-up of her asshole. Right. What the fuck am I supposed to say to that? I was like, oh, it's beautiful. You know? It's gorgeous. Fucking turd cutters on fleek, girl. You know? I'm supposed to say, it's so symmetrical. It's just smack dab in the middle. And she says, I can't believe I just sent you a picture of my asshole. I was like, yeah, neither can my friends. Oh, stop, it's a joke. I know my dick's been slung all over this internet. People in this room, I don't know. Get around. That's nice. That keeps me from wearing a mask. The loophole. Anybody like the band R.E.M. when they were a kid? Anybody still like R.E.M.? Wow, 2 people have heard of R.E.M. Amazing. R.E.M. was my favorite band when I was a kid, child, 5, 6. I would listen to the album Murmur over and over again as a kid. I would just listen to the front side and I would turn it over. And my brother was much older than me. He was in high school. And he said, hey, Johnny, you can't be listening to R.E.M. I was like, why? And he's like, no little brother of mine is going to listen to R.E.M. He liked metal, like rock. And so I was like, well, I like it. It's in my heart. So that's what I want to listen to. You see, you know, Johnny, kids are going to make fun of you if you listen to REM and you go to school. I was like, I don't care. I like it. He's like, Johnny, they're going to think you're gay. I was like, I don't know what gay means. I'm fucking 5. It's like, they're going to think you want to kiss boys. Like I do. Kiss dad every night, and so do you. What does that make you? He's like, do you know what REM stands for? No, I'm 5. 5 years old. How am I going to know what REM stands for? It says it stands for really effeminate men. Still don't know what that means. I'm a fucking kid. Okay. He says, I need to tell you what you need to listen to. And I was like, okay, Gary, tell me. Show me what I need to listen to. And he says, you gotta come to my room. I'm like, okay. So we go to his room, and he starts going through these vinyl records. And he gets to one, and he says, you need to listen to this. And he hands it to me. And it's the band Poison. It's an album called Look What the Cat Dragged Out. And on the cover of it, they all look like Maybelline models. And I just handed it back to him. I was like, I think these guys should be called REM. It's a dumb joke. Thank you. That's like being yelped in real time. No. 4 stars. Like it. Thank you. As a validation-seeking person, I enjoy that. Anybody watch the SpaceX launch? Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. I never believed in the moon landing being fake until I saw that SpaceX, which looked like a fucking Zoom meeting background. These 2 fucking morons sitting there. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? If this is real, none of us actually know what space looks like. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. This is a fucking generic background. But anyways, it reminded me of being a kid, because when I was a kid, the big thing was the Challenger launch. Anybody remember that? The Challenger? 1986. I was 9 years old. Best thing about, here's the thing. The week the Challenger launched was the best week of my life. Okay, it ended weird. To be fair. It did end weird. But the week leading up to it was hella tight. Because we didn't have to do any homework. We didn't do any schoolwork. We just learned about NASA and the space shuttle. We learned about astronauts, Sally Ride, first woman in space, Neil Armstrong, first man on the moon. We learned about Christy McCullough, who was going to be the first teacher in space. 29 out of the 30 kids in my class said they wanted to be astronauts when they grow up. Yeah, one kid wanted to be a chef. Outlier. His dad was like a fucking crew chief at Arby's. Some family tradition. Okay. But the best part about that week was that on Friday, when the launch was going to happen, we were going to watch it live. We were going to watch it live in the classroom. They were going to wheel one of those fucking TVs in, and we were going to watch it happen. And so we were geeked. Friday morning came. I remember some of us kids had cut out NASA pictures, and we taped it on our shirts and our jackets and shit. One kid wore a helmet to school. He kind of always wore a helmet, but he also did that day. We were geeked. So they wheeled the shit in there, and we got the live stream going. They called it TV back then. And we're all super stoked, and the launch is up in the air, and it gets kind of far up in the air, and then it just kind of comes apart. And now here's the deal. None of the teachers ever warned us that this was even in the realm of possibility, that it could come apart. So we're just watching, and we're like, I guess it just kind of comes apart at the end. Well, that seems normal. Teacher seems kind of stressed out. And then one of my classmates says this. One of my classmates goes, confetti. Which in retrospect is the most hilarious thing I've ever heard anybody say. As a tragedy was unfolding in real time. He said, confetti. And the teacher goes, it's not confetti, Kyle. And then so I'm like, well, what is it? And the teacher says this, I'm not even kidding. The teacher goes, bodies. I was like, can I change what I want to be when I grow up? I want to be a chef. That looks... Oh, God. I came in my own face one time. Seems like a diversion, but I did. I came in my own face, didn't do it on purpose, did it by accident. But in retrospect, I don't know which one's worse. Coming your own face on purpose is just kind of kinky. You do it on accident, you're just a bad shot. So, here's what happened. I was alone on my couch for 5 minutes. That's all it takes. Alone on your couch for 5 minutes, somebody will touch your dick. You know? You touch your dick, you might start rubbing it. And when you start rubbing it, you gotta make a choice. Decision. Do I get up, get some cleaning supplies now? Risk losing the moment? Or do I let the chips fall where they may? Just kind of shoot up here, do that hop into the shower while trying to keep it all in your body. I'm a gambler. I'm gonna shoot it up here, do the hop. Must have got extra excited towards the end. Overshot my target. By about a foot. Almost came directly in my own mouth. Learn something. I pursed my lips when I jab up. Just kind of bounced off my lips, cascaded in my beard. I was like, confetti! We got that. We got that. I think I might have time for one more. I don't know. You guys handle one more joke? All right, one more. Let's think about this. Oh, I know. No, not that one. Oh, here's the thing that happened. I had to take a piss in a grocery store. It's the worst place to piss. You guys know? Because it's hard to find the place to pee. There's not a sign. You just gotta ask somebody, hey, where do you pee? And they're like, back there. And some guy's checking, like clocking in. And you're like, dude, spraying produce. You're like, there's nothing. You go back there, there's nothing that says pee here, you know? And so you have to ear hustle what's happening in the bathroom to know it's like what room's right. So I finally hear somebody like finishing up. I hear a sink. And I like bust through the door. And as I bust through the door, I walk in on a guy talking to himself in the bathroom mirror. I don't know if anybody's had this happen. I walk in on a guy right as he says, that was really scary. Right, I was like, what the fuck did I miss? Like 20 seconds prior to this, I missed something that happened in here. I'm like, whatever, crazy guy. And I go over to pee and I realize that subconsciously I'm pissing as hard and as fast as I can because I don't want whatever he's scared of to get me. I was like, we don't have much time. Could still be in here. I go back into the grocery store because I had to shop. That's why I was there. And so I see this kid and this little family. It's just this mom with this kid sitting in the cart staring up at her. Kid's the most well-spoken kid I've ever heard. The kid's like, Mother, I'm terribly hungry. May I please have some grapes? And the mom goes, nope. And then she eats some grapes. I'm like, what a bitch. Like, why? She'd be like that. Like, mocking a horrible mom. Then I'm a couple aisles over, and I'm walking this way as they're walking this way. And the mom's like, the kids are kind of crying. The kid's like, Mother, I'm so hungry. May I please have grapes? I'm famished. And the mom says, nuh-uh. And she eats more grapes. I'm like, what? Who hurt you? Like, why are you the worst? Like, fuck you. Then I end up right behind her in line. And the kid's like, still like, Mom, please, I'm so hungry, can I have grapes, please? And the mom's like, no, you can't. And she's like throwing grapes with me, like catching her around. She's like mocking the kid. And then the mom says, I forgot peanut butter. And she leaves the kid in the cart to go back into the store to get peanut butter. So I see the mom leave, and I just look at this kid, and I'm like, hey, here's your chance. Eat some fucking grapes. And the kid says this, sir, if I eat these grapes, my mother will be terribly upset. And so I just grab some grapes from the bunch. I just start feeding it to the kid from my hand, right in the line. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen a kid have an allergic reaction to eating grapes before. It happens way faster than you think it's going to. You guys are concerned. The kid's fine. The kid's fine, I hope. I dropped my shit and ran out of the store. Through the parking lot. Into a Mexican restaurant. Where I just went to the restroom and I was like, that was really scary. Right as somebody walked in, I'm like, fuck, I'm that guy now. This is like Inception. Hey, God bless you guys. Black Lives Matter.
Hey, give it up for Johnny, everybody. We're almost done. Brad, drinking strong, huh? Pretty good? Pretty good night? A lot of woo-woos? All right, great. Give it up for your next comic, y'all. He said he's been spending a lot of time in the house lately. Make it loud right now for Lance Woods, everybody.
All right. Hey guys. Y'all good? This looks like a fucking 8th grade dance. Everybody all spread apart, nervous, they want to get close, but you're scared how people will react. You're looking like, dang, she fine over there, but we can't dance. This is cool. We just been in the house, man. This is fucking strange times, man. Y'all done anything like super interesting since all this shit started? No? I bought a gun! Burn! You said what kind? Okay, so okay. That's a fact. Now look, but check this out though, right? So I go to buy a gun. Why? Because there's a race war starting. I gotta be ready for this, baby. So I seen it, and I seen that the blacks were in trouble because the whites got all the guns. So I'm trying to recruit Mexicans to come to our side so we can come with us. We need help on the black side. We're farly outnumbered, so we need y'all. Come on, Vato, come kick it. So, oh yeah, all that shit, all of that. So look, I go and buy a gun, right? But this the thing, I ain't never bought a gun before in my life. Like at the store, I went to the store, I didn't really know they had like real gun stores. I thought you had to go to an alley. I didn't know it was a store. With like a regular store with like price tags and like gum by the register, like it's a real store. Like, so I'm at the gun store and I've never bought a gun with the serial number still on it. I was like, yo, somebody put their address. I don't need all of this information. I just need the gun. And then this is what he said. He said, yo, what kind of gun are you looking for? I ain't never bought no gun. Only thing I really know about guns is what I hear in rap songs. So he's like, what kind of gun you want? The nigga that one Tupac talked about on this song. Listen, you got one of these? Does it rhyme with Hennessy and enemies? I need that gun right there. Look at the video. Tell me what gun he got. That's the one I want. So I get my gun, right? Then he gave me a receipt. I don't need no receipt. It's a gun. This is a transaction that's supposed to to be a secret. If I get caught, I never met you. The coldest part was when he sold me the gun, no joke, they were sold out of bullets. I bought the gun on Tuesday, said we out of bullets, come back Friday. Nigga, I got problems today. I can't wait till Friday. My issues waiting for me at the house. What the fuck am I gonna do with this gun? When you sold me a hairdryer. What am I gonna do with this bulletless gun? You might as well have sold me a slingshot. What am I gonna do with the bulletless gun? Guns is not what you think they is too, because I've had guns before, you know what I mean? But like, I go to the gun range and I'm shooting like how I shoot. Like I got my shit cocked, like I'm holding it to the side like this. I'm like, you can't do that because you'll fall. You gotta have balance and get your hips right. You gotta look forward and put your goggles on. This is real deal. Like rappers never talk about like the leg work it takes. Cause they be like in the video with the guns like this. I'm like, oh, this is easy work. You do that, you're gonna lose all your equilibrium. You gotta stand still with the goggles. That's how you gotta shoot a gun, but you can't do that in a rap video. Those lyrics don't sound good doing that. Busting at my enemies, fuck them niggas. Like that don't look good. That's not a good performance. Can't nobody, that's not, you gotta have your shit, you gotta be doing it. You gotta go straight and stand. We gonna need y'all though, my Mexican brothers and sisters, for the race war, because the whites have the guns. And we got guns, but they got like guns. Now we got like guns, like Mario, Super Mario, Duck Hunt, like they got like Call of Duty, like these shits with the lights and the lasers, and they got camouflage, they can hide in the grass. They guns do all kind of shit. They fucking tell the time, they got sparkles and bubbles. Y'all got guns? Okay. He's sick of my shit. He looking like, no, we don't, nigger. Relax. He didn't really say it. I don't know his thoughts. It's a weird ass time because right now everybody has to be nice to black people. It's the law. So I can pretty much say what the fuck I want to say and no one can do anything about it because by law you have to be nice to black people. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I'm gonna take full advantage of the be nice to black people all of a sudden movement. So I've been applying for jobs I'm clearly not qualified for. They gotta hire me or it's racist. I had a dentist appointment yesterday to get a root canal. And when it was done, he said, anything else? I said, y'all got some applications? Y'all hiring? He said, you want to be a receptionist? No, I want to be a dentist. Y'all hiring? Give me the forms to fill out. I know how to. What? Oh, black man can't be a dentist? That's what you saying? Niggas don't know teeth? Is that what you saying? Huh? No color to the cavity business? Huh? Take advantage, black people. I think it's like 3 of us in here, but listen. It's 3 of us in here and 2 of them on the show, but that's not the point. Take full advantage right now while they're being nice to black. We've never seen them be this nice to black people. It's fucking creepy if you ask me. All these white people coming up to me, I am so sorry. Bitch, for what? What did you do? Why are you apologizing? Oh my gosh. I had no idea. figure out, as black people, we gotta have a meeting, and we gotta come, and we gotta just come with what we want. Because right now, we want everything. We talking about, we want reparations, we want everybody that did a crime to go to jail. It's too much. We gotta pick something and focus on that and pound that shit in while they being nice to us. Figure it out. I don't know what we want. We gotta have a meeting. We're gonna figure this shit out. Reparations would be great, but it's tough. Reparations is tough. They could do reparations. They act like this. How can we give all the black people some money? How do we fucking figure it out? But they just gave every human being a stimulus check. Like, fuck it, here's $1,200. The kids, the babies, the dog, here's $1,200. Fuck it, y'all can have that money. So I know they can do it. We just gotta figure out a way to trick them into... Right? Because it's fucked up. Because on one hand, reparations make sense. And then, you know, Japanese, Native Americans, the United States paid them out for the crimes they committed against them. African Americans, they gave us the NBA, but we took that over. They didn't do that. And we don't own it. We just are the best. That's not our fault. This is gonna sound crazy. You know one of the things I want? I want every black person, I want a large amount of black people released from prison. That will be a start for me. Everybody in jail for the stupid, because laws are stupid. What the fuck does racketeering even mean? I don't know what these fucking laws are. You got all these niggas in jail for selling weed, and then they was like, yo, you know what we gonna do? Make weed legal. That's fucked up. It'd be like if right now they said, yo, bottled water's illegal, and they just start locking people up, and then it's like, nah, Aquafina cool, and now everybody's just in prison. The motherfuckers out here quenching their thirst freely. So you gotta go back. There's a lot of fucked up things happening in this country, man. It's not all bad. I'm not talking about y'all. You know, the white people here, y'all cool. I'm just talking about. Not even like that, because I mean, listen, man. Okay, let me explain this to you. Racism all happens up here. All the shit down here does not matter. Up here is what I'm talking about. We are all here because we're broke. I said us, not y'all. We are all fucking broke. You got a stimulus check? Because you're fucking broke. That's what I'm saying. We are all broke. I'm telling you, the real shit is up here. Like petty racism doesn't bother me. You understand what I'm saying? Like I was in Walmart, and then some lady was just, I think she was drunk, some like redneck bitch, I don't know, but she was like just kind of inebriated, she was fucking weird, and she was like, I was walking, she's like, move out of my way, nigger. Bitch, we both in Walmart. We are all niggas in Walmart. That should be the slogan for Walmart. When you're here, you're a nigger. Woo! The fuck thinks you're better than someone at Walmart? Bitch, you are the worst. That redneck bitch will never bother me. She's never like, right, I would never get on and talk about my racial experience with the drunk redneck at Walmart. That's fucking petty, dumb shit. My racist experience at Walmart is up here. Did y'all know that they lock up the black hair care products? That's the real racism in Walmart. They lock up As if black people just gonna be in there stealing wave grease and shit. You gotta get a sales associate to come unlock it. They won't even give you the grease. They'll say it'll be waiting for you at at register number 6. Bitch, what if I wanted to go to register number 8? You ever thought about that? They locking up the black hair care products. And it's fucked up because they don't lock up the white hair care products. They not locking up the head and shoulders. I don't know what y'all use. Mousse? I don't know what the fuck y'all... Lice repellent? I don't know what y'all put in there. I don't fucking know. But they're not locking, they only lock up the black hair. They only lock up the stuff they think black people steal. They don't lock up nothing that they think white people steal. They're not locking up the cauliflower. The kale is just out in the open. They're not locking up the raisins, the mayonnaise, none of that shit. They only lock up what they think black people steal. Only thing they lock up that white people steal is black people. Yeah, that's deep. Move on, guys. Racist. I was fucking jogging in my neighborhood. Some more petty racist shit, right? I'm jogging in my neighborhood. This older white lady is jogging past me. Once she gets to me, this bitch put her thing over her nose like this. Like if you was concerned about the virus, you could put a mask on, but you're not concerned, so you put it when you got to me, like you gonna catch black or some shit like that. Like Negroes gonna rub off on you and you gonna go to the bank and they gonna deny your loan or some shit like that. Like you just gonna catch what I got. I didn't get mad, that's petty. What I did was I followed that bitch for the whole trip. Girl, I'm talking around me. Ah! Because privilege goes both ways. It's not something that we talk about, but privilege. Now, it's not the same privilege. We don't have the up here privilege the same way, but black people in this country have privilege. I understand my privilege as a black man in this country, and I use that shit. Understand your privilege for black people. Your ancestors down there built this country. You got privilege in this bitch. Just know what it is. I understand my black privilege. I understand that white people are afraid of me at night. I use that shit all the time. I was at the ATM machine the other night. It was like 4 people ahead of me. And I was in a fucking rush and I had to go. It was like 4 white people. I was like, fuck, I don't want to wait in this line. So I used my black privilege. I put my hoodie on and stood right in the back. They let me right in the front of the line, man. Oh, no, after you. Go ahead. Yeah, thank you. Then I robbed all 4 of them. I gotta make sure my kids get this same privilege. I can't let it stop with me. That's irresponsible. All right. Social media. Y'all do Instagram, Sir Lance Woods, Twitter, Sir Lance Woods. Thank you all. God bless you.
Give it up for Lance, everybody. Palpable. Thank you. Feels great. Like you guys to put it together for your headliner tonight. You can see him on Netflix. He's a Sacramento favorite, guys. Put your hands together right now for Ungayo Bilam, y'all. Make it loud.
Put it right there, Mike. Let's hear it for Mike and Becky and Carlos. They're all such a diverse crowd. Y'all take this cultural diversity shit for granted out here in Sacramento. You do. I've been all over America in my 30 years as a road comic, and it's not always like this. I was in Montana all by myself. Right? It's a culture shock. I'm like, where can I find the black community? Oh, he's on vacation. It's good to be home in Sacramento. I'm not a fan of this weather. It's not cool at all. It's not that bad. I mean, listen, we talk shit about Sacramento heat, but I've been to Phoenix, Arizona in July, and I got 2 words for you. Fuck that. Because it was bullshit. My fucking Carmex melted. And then around, I got some lip balm in the car, went and ran some errands and came back and stuck my finger right through it. It was like, fuck. So I ran into the Circle K, because that's all they have in Phoenix, Arizona. All right, it's all Circle Ks. That's how you give directions. You go down 3 Circle Ks, you turn right into Circle K. We're just past the 2nd Circle K. If you get to the Circle K, you went too far. You gotta come back. So I'm in the Circle K. I got my hands in the ice cream freezer. And this old white lady pulls up in her pink and purple 2-tone Cadillac. I swear to God, she walks to the Circle K. I would not tell you this if it were not true. She walks to the Circle K, she goes, woo! It's hotter than camel pussy outside. I took her word for it. Right? Some things you don't test, you just accept it. Like, grab me. Can I get a beer? I have a touch of the cotton mouth. Look at my haircut, it's not a secret. I know you guys are staring at my jacket and my ass out. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Nigga, did you just get off a yacht? I'm just trying to keep from getting pulled over. I'm not fucking with the cops right now. They don't pull me over like they used to, right? Because now I look like I teach at the college. This is highly irregular, sir. You will be hearing from my lawyer. But when I was a young dread, man, they couldn't wait to pull in. They could not wait. They wouldn't even have reasons. I could see them making shit up on the way to my car. Or I'm just driving through some small ass town. It's like, woo! You know. We want to make sure your headlights work. Man, it's 12 noon. Well, you can't be too safe. Yeah, well, I just ate all my weed. How safe is that? I'm on a 2-week tour. I got a rationing program in effect. You just fucked it all up. You ever been on weed rations? You know, got my old people pill boxes. This is my Monday weed. This is my Tuesday weed. I got AM and a beat. You know how hard it is to find weed in Rock Springs, Wyoming? Not very, because I'm social, but it's not my kind of weed. I'm from Northern California. We smoke a certain kind of hydroponic, bubonic, kryptonic, chronic type shit. Right? I smoke weed that knocks bikers out. I have weed in my pocket right now, allegedly. Oh wait, we're in California. I have weed in my pocket right now that makes hippies go, fuck. You can't get that in Wyoming. It's my lovely deer beer. Hey, you want some knot pot? No. What was I talking about? Weed? I love weed. Makes me a better parent. Right? My kids are little, I never beat them. Never one time. I talked to them 3 or 4 hours. They probably wish I would hit them. Are you still talking? Can I just get a spanking? Shit, wrap it up. I got shit to do. My kids aren't kids anymore, though. I don't get old. My kids are young adults. My daughter is 21. My son is 19. Young adults, you have to treat them like adults. I'm very honest with my kids. Right? They grew up in the big city. They got cable. They got the internet. Right? I don't hold back. We were in the car months ago. I don't even know how to get up. We were talking about pink eye. Right? And my daughter says to me, you know you get pink eye from poop? You get poop in your eye, and it causes pink eye. And I'm driving, right? Like, that's why you never eat it from the back, pumpkin. She did not laugh and clap. Oh my God, Dad, I can't believe it. Listen, you go to a liberal arts college, some shit might happen. Have a plan. That's all I'm saying. I don't get caught by surprise. Buy some goggles. And that's a funny thing to say. Now I have to picture my little tiger with their own special pair of vacuum goggles, and that's my fault. Thank you. Let's hear it for the waitstaff. 4 more extra people. Come on, you got your unemployment. Don't fuck around. Like, oh my God, we have to stay home and watch TV all day? Shit. What's changed? I'll tell you what's changed. Masks, first of all. Masks, here's the thing about masks. They keep you safe, but they also let you know that your breath is bad. I'm the only one. I didn't know I had bad breath. And now I'm going to see a specialist because, wow. What are we going to do? I hope you got a quarantine buddy or something. How are we going to fuck? That's the thing, right? You can't, like, listen, hepatitis is easy. Don't fuck people with yellow eyes. Cases, problems. Right? HPV, everybody's got that shit. Fuck on. Right? HIV, you can wear a condom. You use a female condom. You can do all kinds of shit to prevent that. Like a corona, you don't know. Take her to dinner. She can't taste dessert. Don't try to fuck her. I don't know. What are you gonna do? You're going down on her. You can't taste her pussy. Put your mask back on. Unless she's a hippie. Hippies have different pussy. Some of you know what I'm talking about. It's a delicate flavor. It's really more like a hint of lilac and honey mustard as opposed to like copper and seawater. I'm a pussy connoisseur, guys. You know what I'm saying? Look at my fucking ass out. I ain't pussy with my finger up. There you go. That was funny. I just wrote that. Oh, a little pussy. Don't mind if I do. It's just weird. This whole COVID thing is weird. The New York Department of Public Health actually came out with some guidelines for fucking in the age of COVID, right? They're like, you just got to remember to keep some distance, right? So reverse cowgirl, doggy style. They're like, you should probably try to have a barrier between you and the person you're having sex with. I'm like, y'all just advocate for glory holes? Are y'all glory hole back? Is that a new thing? It's a whole thing? I gotta redecorate the house. Come over for Netflix and glory hole. Listen, I haven't been on stage in there, so I don't know if these jokes are good. Some of them are pretty funny. There's something. I fucking got my first ever pedicure right before pedicure. Yes, that's pronounced. Right before the whole pandemic and everybody had to stop doing shit. I'm 52. I've never had a pedicure before in my life, and it was nice. But listen, I know my feet were nasty. I'm an old black man. I walk everywhere. My feet, you know. It was funny because I took my shoes and socks off and shit, and the lady was like, "I'm gonna get the rookie." Come here, you kid. It's your time. It's how you learn. I'm like, listen, I know these aren't the worst feet you've ever seen. She's like, oh, they're not the worst. I'm like, top 10 though, right? Top 5, dog, for real. That's fucked up. But my feet felt great after that. I gotta go back. What? We can hear you. It's a small crowd. Which is cool. What was I talking about? Weed. I love weed. Weed is great. It helps people. It's medicinal, right? They published a study. Weed helps to alleviate the symptoms in the onset of Alzheimer's disease. It's true. How it works is you get so used to forgetting shit, you develop a system. And when Alzheimer's kicks in, you don't even know. You just think you're high. You're like, that's cool. I don't need that. Where's my notebook? What's your name? Find me my notebook. They also, I just learned this just like a month ago, they published a study. They've been able to detect THC in male semen. That is so, I know, it's weird, right? Like, cum is inedible. I don't know if that's true or not, but if you want to test the theory, we'll put the glory hole in the green room. That's called a callback, kids. That's how you professionalism. You did that. It's the craft. It's the craft of cum. It's an art. It's a craft. Some of you just scared to be like trout right now. Black Willy Wonka? What's going on? Hennessy tastes like Hennessy. I say Barcelona because I'm pretentious. But I was in Barcelona. It was my third time. And I only got to spend like 2 days before everybody had to come back. I had planned on spending like 6 weeks in Europe, but I was bummed. This was my third time in Barcelona, and I had some homies and shit, and I've been practicing my Spanish. Right, I was about to get it in. Right, yo hablo español. Yo hablo español suficiente para comer, fumar y coger. If you don't speak Spanish, exactly. I just said I speak enough Spanish to eat, to smoke, and to fuck. Right? Although technically, coger means to take. That's the technical. But it's Mexican slang. It means to fuck. Right? And I'm from California, so I speak Mexican Spanish. Right? So now, but when you go to Barcelona, they don't speak Mexican Spanish. They speak Spanish. They're in fucking Spain. So they stare at me because I giggle every time someone tells me to fuck a bus to get to the park. Coge autobús, no mames, güey. English is pretty good. I've been speaking Spanish off and on for like 30 years. You know, off and on sometimes. When I lived in LA, my Spanish was really good, and my Korean was starting to get there. Right? I grew up in San Francisco. You speak a little Spanish. High school, Mission High, right? It's all blacks and Latinos. So we hang out, kick it, you do musicals, bilingual musical, right? The sun will come out mañana. Bet your bottom peso that mañana there'll be sol. Mañana, mañana, me encanta mañana, porque no siempre un día away. It's a hard knock por nosotros. It's a hard knock por nosotros. Ota to the Ism. Y'all are all right. Really already? I just got up here. I'm trying to remember my jokes. Follow me on the shit, on the stuff. NGAIO 420, Ungaio 420. That's on the Snap. I'm not really on Snap. I mostly lurks and titties. Instagram. I'm very active on Instagram and Snapchat, or Instagram and Twitter. I just lurk on Snapchat. Extra things. You can follow my OnlyFans. I don't have one yet. Should I?
Yes.
You can find me at the Ascot. Ascot got asked. You can also find me on Fat Life. Fat Life is Facebook for kinky people. If you don't know, check it out, fatlife.com. You can find me. Sativa Dominant is my profile. You gotta know 2 cultures to get that joke. So you're gonna look it up, and that's how you make friends. Well, apparently I have to go soon. Bullshit. Well, we all got. Ordinarily, I would invite you all to come smoke weed with me in the parking lot. That shit ain't happening. We can also individually weed. We can stand in a big ass circle. Like no honky lip in the joint. You heard what I said? I thought it was small thing. You heard what I said? Don't act like you don't know. Times have changed. Do I have any other new jokes? I'm happy with the new jokes I do have. I might try to sneak in around the golf. Golf, you can play golf socially distant. I like the golf. I love the golf. Black people should golf every day. Anytime you can hit white balls with a stick. Channels aggression, a little turmoil. I like to smoke weed on the golf course. No one snitches. I've been on golf courses all across the country. Even where weed is illegal, no one's ever said anything. I don't know. What do they do? Run over to the course manager. Oh, hey, I'm back from here. That giant black guy with dreadlocks has a huge bag of weed. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Nobody gives a fuck. We're on the golf course. You got a whiskey and a cigar. I got a blended Diet Coke. It is a beautiful fucking day. Let us all have a wonderful time. One time down in Elk Grove, I got paired up with a random middle-aged white dude. Right, me and him on the golf course. My thing is I like to play the first 2 holes, get a feel for it, then I fire up a hoop and lock that shit in. So we get to the 3rd hole. I fired up a number. I took a couple puffs. I did the Christian thing. Hey, man, you want to hit? No, thank you. But do you have any crack? No. And might I add, sir, I find your presumptuousness a tad off-putting. Because that's how I talk when I'm mad. I do. I turn into T.I. Secondly, without the weird checking your daughter's hand. Secondly, who the fuck smokes crack on the golf course? What the fuck is wrong with you? Crack is not going to help your game. You can't show up to the golf course all cracked out and shit like, I'm a fucking out. Right drug for the right activity, that's my point. Right? Weed in golf makes sense. Booze in golf makes sense. Crack in golf don't make a lick of sense. You understand? You don't do a bunch of crank and go to a chess tournament.
I mean...
No, you don't. You don't do a bunch of mushrooms and try to run a marathon. What do you mean I'm off course? This whole planet is off course, man. We're all going the wrong way. That's why it's all fucked up right now. Why am I wearing a number? I'm not a number. Can't run a marathon on mushrooms. It'll take you 3 days just laughing and crying. Right? Crying because your feet hurt and laughing because you're happy to have feet. It's so amazing. I just think about it. My toes wiggle. It's crazy. That's my brain goes to my toes. I'm tall, so it takes a little bit longer. All right, 2 more jokes. And then walk outside. Individually. Everybody knows that. That's international sign language. You all speak more sign language than you know. You do. You all speak more sign language than you know. There's universal sign languages, right? Let's go smoke a joint. Let me bum a cigarette, right? Huh? Means I'll trade you for a little. It's a team dump. Just write your safe word down. Right, write it down. I don't want to hear it. Right, because if you say it, we gotta stop. I gotta tie you. I feel bad. Right, cops have feelings too, you guys. That's true. All right, 2 more jokes. No, it's getting late. I have another show in December. No, actually, I do have another show. July 20th at nowherecomedyclub.com. I got a bunch of homies with me. Chris Titus is going to be there. Greg Cruz is going to be there. A bunch of other guys. And you can just watch it from the safety and privacy of your own home and smoke as much weed as you want. There's no nowherecomedyclub.com. Check it out, July 20th. Sorry to cross-promote some other shit. Please have me back. I've been working here longer than any of these other here since the beginning.
For real, bro. Like.
For real, bro. For real. I don't speak the new slang. My kids make fun of me. I'm like, hella. They're like, Liddy. Yes? You love that ass, you date British chicks? It's a myth. It's a myth. It just is lively. It's a stereotype. Careful with it. All right, look. That's another strategy. 2 more jokes. It's getting late. 2 more jokes. This is joke 46F. 46F, if you have the book at home. A koala bear walks into a whorehouse, says, I'd like a young woman. The man says right away, going upstairs. He goes upstairs, he does his thing. He's about to leave, and the woman says, aren't you forgetting something? He says, no. She says, she didn't pay. He says, I don't have to pay. I'm a koala bear. She says, that's bullshit. He's like, well, you better look it up. So she goes downstairs, she gets an encyclopedia, she figures out, koala bear, a marsupial native to Australia. Eats bushes, shoots, and leaves. Some of your live is like, I got a koala bear costume at the house. Stroll into the local, yeah. Stroll into the local problem. Okay, that's the second live. They're really gonna start docking my attention. I miss weed festivals. That's the biggest thing. I hope we can bring that shit back to 2021. That's my whole thing. I go to weed festival, I travel all around. I've been to the Seattle Hemp Fest, the Portland Hemp Stalk, the HempCon, the KushCon, the Oregon Medical Marijuana Business Conference, the Oregon Regular Marijuana Business Conference, the International Cannabis Business Conference, the International Cannabis and Hemp Exposition, the High Times Cup, right? All over. I throw the occasional cannabis comedy festival. It occurs to me that weed is the only federally illegal drug that people throw festivals for. Right? Nobody ever goes to Meth Fest. Hey, welcome to Meth Fest! Who stole the fucking sound system? All right, that's it for me. My name's Ngao. Be a wonderful night. Hope you do well.
Give it up for Ngao, give it up for all the comments you saw.